coming off a really nice, warm, comfortable weekend, but that thick marine layer down at the beach, we were at Del Mar, it was just gray, and it was you could almost feel the moisture in the air there, too.
I mean, it was thick. It made, you know, for me, people like me, my hair very curly, hard to keep it under control, but we definitely had, you know, a thick marine layer, bringing in a little mist, that light kind of activity, obviously nothing measurable. We wish there was some of that, but instead this morning we're getting kind of some breaks in the cloud coverage, which is interesting to see for a change. 65 degrees if you are downtown San Diego. Right along the coast, you'll be in the 60s for a while. Visibility in IB just dropped to 3 miles, so heads up there, you might see some of that fog. Now later on this afternoon, our weather pattern could get even muggier and hotter, of course, as it does, and during the peak heat of the day, that's when we could see some monsoonal moisture, so that could be our chance for some thunderstorms. Today's our actually biggest chance to see that thunderstorm activity for the rest of the week. So this is our day. That means we could get a little bit of rain from those pop-up storms, but also some lightning. Let's hope it's not dry lightning. Of course, that could be a problem. So as you see our temperatures, you're waking up to the mid to upper 60s. In the mountains, you're in the 70s, 87 in Borrego Springs. So we are a little bit cooler in some areas, 2 to 6 degrees cooler in places like Ramona. Also want to talk about our beaches because we are noticing a big southwest swell that's coming in. So our current wave heights for San Diego right there, you see 5-footers. That looks to be right at Scripps Pier. To the north in Newport, 2-footers. But look at that, 8-footers right there at Point Conception. So we do have a beach hazard statement for our area through tonight. And this could mean the chance for some 6-foot waves because of a storm that formed actually off the coast of New Zealand. So it's really far away, but it is going to bring up our swell as it does. So here's a look right now at that area of high pressure. So this is what is very stubborn, basically a big dome of heat that we're going to be seeing over the next several days. So what does that mean for much of the country? Look at these temperatures. San Diego, we are so lucky right now. 75 will be our high, 109 in Phoenix, 104 in Vegas, Salt Lake City, 97. I mean, the heat extends all the way to Jackson, Mississippi. Look at Atlanta, Miami, Washington. I mean, a big portion of the country is much, much hotter than what we're going to see. Yes, our inland areas will be in the 90s, and the deserts will be in the triple digits too. So that's why I'm expecting the coast to be a very popular spot here. Here's a look at those highs. I mean, 80s for much of you in Vista, San Marcos, 87 in Escondido, which is actually relief compared to the triple digits that will be not too far from us. So definitely a lot of people impacted by that big ridge of high pressure. For us, as you see, we're staying pretty consistent throughout the week. Our chances of monsoonal moisture may continue for part of Tuesday, but by Wednesday, Thursday, we'll get more marine layer clouds, mid-70s. Inland will be in the low 90s, and then our mountains staying in the 80s for all the way through the weekend. We're not seeing that ridge break up really for quite some time, at least the next 5 to 6 days.